Wow. Okay. Alright. Alright. That transition, the cameraman put in some nice work. It feels almost like the Nightcrackers. Oh, you. Wow. That's all I'm gonna say. Boom. The snap. Good morning, everyone. It's Tony. So, Super Junior, in their continuation for their 10th album titled The Renaissance, are currently releasing little by little some tracks actually for us. So, I believe this is following the order that they're actually going to be releasing the track list in. The first one being Raining Spell for Love, the remake version, and then the second one now that just got released is called Burn the Floor. Burn the Floor happens to also be a performance that they just happened to perform yesterday night on TMA, which is another award ceremony show happening this month. I didn't actually get into look into it, but apparently it's really fire, so I cannot wait to check that out also. So we're going to start off with the first song, obviously the Raining Spell for Love, the remake version, and then we're going to get on to Burn the Floor. Both of them are going to be in this video. Both of them will be timestamped. Hopefully you guys check out both, and with that being said, if you want to go check out any of my other Super Junior reactions, that'll all be linked in the description down below, so hopefully you guys check out a video after this. But without further ado, let's get into it. Jinbi, ready? She check. Okay, so as mentioned, this is going to be Raining Spell for Love, the remake version. Almost feels like a award ceremony. It's like Artist of the Year. Raining Spell for... I've actually never heard the original. Oh, the harmonization. It sounds so soothing, so relaxing. Wow. It's very piano driven, very kind of like acoustic also driven. It's so nice already. Oh, the harmonizations. Yuyeon, my man. Oh, oh, Kyuhyun. That was so nice. Okay. I know. Deep. He has like that sadder tone priming. Wow. Okay. No. Oh god. Like, even though every one of them is harmonizing so perfectly with one another in this chorus, you can each distinctly make out each one's voice. That is really special, I think. Wow, that's so interesting. You don't expect that in a song like this, but it actually kind of works. It serves as like a special break for the song, especially considering that we have such a strong vocalist in the opening already. That is really cool. That's accentuating something that normally right here you would think that is actually an instrument being accentuated. Oh, Heechul? Oh. Piano's picking up, it's still in the background. Oh, there's like multiple pianos though. Wow, I didn't notice that Kyuhyun was actually underlying in that entire time. There's like more than one piano if you're looking carefully. There's actually like 2 or 3. There's so many nice voices. Oh yes. 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 This is wow. Kyuhyun's out here killing. Yo, Kyuhyun out here anchoring like a pro. Ooh, okay, but Yuhyun just came to take it back. Just came to kill it again from. Okay, yes. The piano is really cool here because every time throughout when the chorus, it's like kind of like they're like bum 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 bum, and then it becomes very soft throughout the verses. But then here it kind of adds like a jazzier tone to it. It's cool. A little bit more uprighter too, uplifted. Alright. Alright. Gotta take a minute to appreciate this man's vocals. This man is hitting some insane notes right here. I know he's Super Junior KRY. I just can't remember what he's R. I just cannot remember for what. Raining Spell. For Love remake version. That was absolutely magical. That was so good. I'm at a loss for words. It's so well executed. This is a very vocal intensive song that I feel if anybody messed up, if anybody was out of line, if anybody didn't harmonize where they should be, it becomes very evident because it's so harmonious right now how it is. And I think one little step out of line would have been very, very noticeable. So this is a very, very well done song. I really did not have much to say just because I was in pure awe about everything happened going on. So that was really cool. I really, really love it. It's really a very nice track. And this is the remake version. So I'm curious to see what the original version is like. I'm assuming it's even more magical. It's even more special. But with that being said, let's get to Burn the Floor performance video. All right, so this one just got released. And as I mentioned, this was on TMA, which is an award show. Okay, so literally we just showed this, and I'm assuming the next part, because in the previous one, we only got this, and then it go into the video. We're gonna get Burn the Floor. Oh, brassy, a bit more like exciting, and you can see when their outfits too, it's just like less casual, kind of like more buttoned up. This is exciting. Wow, look at them with the gold. Oh, I saw the teasers for this. I like the use of like the shadow box or something, the light box. It gives it a bit of like a ballet feel, I would feel like. All right, those are ballet shoes though. Ooh. It has a very kind of like almost ballet feel to it though, especially with the performance and how you have like the kind of violins really coming to the forefront. Ooh, this is such an interesting performance. It's wow. Wow. That transition, the cameraman put in some nice work. It feels almost like the Nightcrackers. Oh, you. Wow. That's all I'm gonna say. Boom! The snap. Yuhyun kind of looks like an evil villain. So, you mean to tell me that they decided to perform this banger of a song and not release a music video? What in the world are they holding in store for this album? This is such a awesome. This is crazy. It has kind of like the retro feeling of a K-pop song to it, but it adds that kind of like dynamics of a kind of like very prim and proper, almost like ballet song, as I've been mentioning, kind of very structured with the classical vibe in the background, but then coming forward with lots of kind of like poppy elements and a bit more of like a smooth and like groovier tune to it. It's a very cool song, and the transition so far in this performance video cannot be understated. They are so nice. Holy. They're harmonizing, even though it's a pop, like, it's really, you can't say that Super Junior doesn't know how to dance after this. The transition is so sick. It feels so theatrical. This part is really cool because I really do feel like it's kind of like in a ballet, kind of leading into something. It's like very soft spoken, and you hear like the kind of like harp in the background. That, or is it a cello? Maybe a cello or a violin, but it's kind of like playing boom, boom, boom off the chords. Yuhyun's smooth voice in this. Wow. This performance is so sick, how they play with the light. Like, we can't go without saying this kind of like high note. Oh, that was clear. But I think the coolest part is the use of the lights here. They have like almost like repulsors like Iron Man here, and they're kind of like turning them on and off at specific points in time to like accentuate or like lead into a smooth trend. It's really cool, and it like lines up perfectly with like the clacks that you hear in the song music. Jihyun and Yuhyun, okay. Ichud? Boom, boom. We're getting more brass now into it. It feels like a bit more ominous or evil. More badass. Oh, the demonic voice. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay, mix of EDM with opera vibes. Oh, no. Oh. It's interesting. It's just like in the previous song. It does kind of add having a rap portion, kind of makes the song kind of have a distinct break and kind of gives us like a refresher, resetter. It allows for this different type of tone to be in here. It's very, very cool. Very nice. I like the idea. Especially since the way that they do it is like they incorporate a bit of EDM, but then it becomes back to more kind of like classical instrument based, very much more like kind of a bassier kind of strings, and percussion instruments being more brassy. wow, they're so smooth on it. There's no way that, yo, you can't end on that. That was just, oh gosh, like yo, burn the floor. Jeez, I can definitely see why people hyped it up, because that was a hype. From the performance itself, it's just really amazing, but it's so well executed between each member, having like each specific part, because I think that really evident on some of the transitions, what they use the lights. If one person's out of line, similar to just how you hear the harmonizations in the first song, it becomes very evident that how much this needed to be practiced and how like meticulous you have to be with this. The cameraman definitely put in work in this performance. This was so awesome. That was actually so crazy to watch. I really enjoyed it. From the music stylings, it sounded very kind of like classical opera-esque to a point, kind of like the ballet, like a Nutcracker or something, but it definitely incorporated some very poppy elements, and it kind of felt like we were telling a whole story from start to finish for this actual song, with the performance in mind. A very cool performance, and definitely deserving a check out. You guys should definitely check out this performance if anything, and maybe check out the TMA one, because I haven't checked that one out, and I might go check that out one right after this. But with that being said, this was awesome. I absolutely am looking forward to the next releases that these guys are going to release, and you can definitely bet that I'm going to try my best to share with you my reactions to that. But with that being said, in the meantime, if you want to go check out any of my other Super Junior reactions, they'll all be linked in the playlist down in the description box below. We got their most recent music video and a few other ones, as well as some of the subgroups, KRY in particular. If you want to go check it out, they'll be there, and hopefully you find something to your liking. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, or something you want to talk, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. With that being said, guys, I'm Tony, 안녕히 계세요, goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.